Welcome back, survivors. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Carnivores Plus. Where we're in for, well, basically going from one possible hunting game to a proper hunting game. Okay, sensitivity is at 0. I just wanted to do that because I found that after adjusting that in Carnivores Genesis, I had a lot more fun with the game, so if you are feeling a little more stressed out and frustrated, just tank the sensitivity and have some fun. That should be number one priority when playing any game, is that you're enjoying yourself and having more fun than you're, like, dealing with issue or frustration-wise. So what I'm going to do today, I don't think we'll take the sniper rifle. No, we can't really afford it anyway. But I want to see what else we could do. I don't know if I want to go like that with danger, or if I want to do the Therizinosaur. We may actually try this as a bit of a different farming mission. Because one of the things about the Therizinosaurs is we were kind of cheating them because they were out for a swim way out in the water. Whereas this way, with the shotgun on ground, it's a little more fair to them, but we also get to farm up some points if we're skilled enough with our shots. And I'm coming off of this just after doing my recording for, well, prehistoric. Actually, yeah, it should be lining up. So this is literally the next episode or video after Prehistoric Hunt 2. So we'll talk a little bit about there, because as much as there are some critical flaws to Prehistoric Hunt, it's not exactly that far off from Carnivores what we have. But anyway, we'll get into that in the hunt. So let's stop talking here and go right on in. Okay, so we're loaded up and in here now. Looks like it's starting us basically right in the marshland again, huh? Okay. That's no problem. We'll start going northwards then, because that's the direction the wind is not going to be a pain for. And yeah, just a little bit of chap lip, I guess. Just a little something I felt there as I was talking. So anyway, on to what I wanted to talk about. Prehistoric Hunt. This should be the video right after the second one. And it is, like, compared to a more modern hunting game like the Hunter Call of the Wild, yes, it is falling incredibly short of it. However, I'm not expecting it to be a Call of the Wild contender. I do see that it would probably be closest to a reimagining of Carnivores with some more modern looks and systems in place. Like, if you really look at Carnivores, there's not that super much in depth to worry or focus on. Okay, we got an aloe up there. So let's see if we can call him in. Oh, wow. Okay, I was not expecting that nice of a shot to start off with, so this might be a great trip out. I'll just make our way over to him and take a look. But yeah, like, even Carnivores, in this sense, it's not that super deep and heavy into a lot of mechanics. Like, there is a wind direction, so things might pick you up from there. That's something that Prehistoric Hunt doesn't have anything I'm aware of in regards to that yet. It does have Mortal Zone, which it's hard to say Prehistoric Hunt really does have or not. It's getting some hit detection in the animals and, like, in the trophy display, or I guess the kill screen. So that's nice to see, at least. Granted, it is still bare bones, and I would need to do some more experimentation and just attempts to see how well it works per se or not. The vital loop of having, like, all the shop stuff in the game, like, on the map, it's kind of hard to say how well that'll translate through. Oh, is that another aloe? It is. I don't know if we'll be as good with this one as we were the last, but as long as we don't die to it. Although it looks teeny tiny. Yeah, it's only 0.57. Uh-oh, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Used up more shots than I wanted to on him, but it's better to have him down than us. So that's a couple of aloes already. And we've just been kind of... Well, the wind does want to be a pain today. That's a prime example of how we can track how varied it'll be. I'm pretty sure it was to the north, it was fine and looking good. Now, it's basically completely 90-degree turn and blowing right into the mainland. I actually don't know if that's... like, just a geographical feature of sorts, like if, depending on where your place is in the map, the wind will change more according to that, or it just randomly rotates on you no matter where you are. But yeah, aside from the wind, a lot of stuff Prehistoric Hunt is already kind of getting or developing. Like, there's no call system yet. I don't know if it will actually get or not. It does already have a bit of an animal variety, because it has... the Pteranodon, the Compsognathus, the Ankylo, the Trike, and the T-Rex, and the Iguanodon. So, I mean, that's already 6 animals, and when you... taking out the ambience that Carnivores uses in its... well, in all of its kind of games and that's not that far off from what you usually have as, like, your animal roster for a finished Carnivores mod. Like, when we go back, we'll go through, and I think it's... I'm not actually sure how many it is for, like, a general full roster like Carnivores Plus has. I don't think it's that super big, though. Like, it might only be... I think even 10 is a little more than it actually offers. Oh! Well, we got you on your way in. Ooh. Okay, that was a little closer than I would have liked for you, but that is actually probably going to be our hunt done, and a nice little chunk of change to have back with us. So we're going to head back to the menu, and then we'll go on another hunt like this. Okay, so we're back in the menu, and let's take a look and see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... Okay, so it is 10, so... yeah, already Prehistoric Hunt, it does have 7 out of 10. Now, granted, it's hard to say... how, like, hunting, how deep the experience really is, because for the most part, right now, Prehistoric Hunt is, you watch from afar, and if you shoot them, well, depending on how close they are, more than likely, I think. Like, as we saw, we had the 2 Triceratops, we shot the one, and both got angry and came after us. Whereas another time, I think before in the first video, we shot one, the other 2 ran away, but the one we injured did come after us, so... it's one of those things we'll have to watch and see exactly how it goes along, but there is potential. Whether it's a lot of potential or not remains to be seen. It depends how they flesh out and if they get that... well, first of all, get the basic gameplay loop established proper. Which is, you load in, you have ammo, you get a contract, you use up your ammo to fill the contract. When you turn the contract in, I think you maybe should be getting a... I'm not actually sure how much I got for that first contract I turned in Prehistoric Hunt, but anyway, you should be able to turn that in, restock all your ammo, and then get a new contract, and then have a little extra saved up, and save up through to keep going, and there's your loop established. It is close to Carnivores here, where it's basically, you go to one spot, you choose your dinosaurs, take your weapon, you go, you get the points, then you come back, and then you just kind of keep repeating that cycle over, so... again, Carnivores isn't the most in-depth of a game, but it also shows you don't need a super deep game just to make it a great and fun experience. So everything's looking good. We're going to hop back in with this again. Okay, we're loaded in now. Oh, just a Gallimimus over there. Oh, jeez, I thought for a moment there, like, this was just a bit of blood on the ground because of the color. Oh. Well, starting us off very close to one of what we were after. Oh, hello. Okay, this is a bit more dangerous than I would have liked. Okay, so a little back-to-back in the beginning of a Therizinosaurus and an aloe. The good news is I've actually used less ammo than I did the other hunt to get this far. So we can see quite a bit more of this map, and we'll probably actually go straight north of here. Because I don't know if we've actually gone along where... Oh, there's the map. Almost looks like potentially rivers. I think on the very first time we spawned in the Gulf of Katura, we were down in that area. Because I think we were sort of in those lowlands and divots. We'll just go along, see what we can do. And, like, there's not too much more I can say about Prehistoric Hunt right now because, again, with that core gameplay loop not present, you can't really say you're looping and developing and experiencing through it. I will keep watch and let you guys know on how its development seems to be going and stuff like that. Again, I don't know how that was overlooked when they redid the contract system. I don't know if there's something I've just missed, but when I took a look, and I'll take again another look on the video when I do the editing, but I didn't really see a way of actually getting the ammo back. Oh, excuse me. When it came to the other weapons, yeah. Like, I think we actually bought tranquilizer rounds or darts or something. But they couldn't be used in either of our weapons, and there wasn't anything like a rifle ammo pack or a pistol ammo pack that I saw when I was in the store. I also do think it's hard to say if they would do or not, but what I would like to see, one of the issues was that little compy just biting us and, well, them just being present. What I'd like to do is see them almost have a pack mentality where, say, if it's a group of 3, they will aggro and try all 3 to take you down. But if you take down, like, 1 or 2, then the other ones run away from you. Or have it so that way when a compy's on its own, it flees from you rather than trying to attack you or get closer to you. Like, there is some stuff that maybe the AI will get fleshed out more in time. It's just very, very, very early in its development stages from the looks of it right now. So I will keep watch on it and do videos here and there as it updates. I would recommend not picking up now, as much as you might want to support it. If you really, really feel like it, you may want to, but for right now, that gameplay loop must be fixed before I can really recommend saying to heavily look into it. So basically is going to turn into Carnivores, but with a few more added steps in, where it's having to disconnect, reconnect, disconnect, reconnect, just to get your main ammo back. It'll be much better if they can put in the ammo packs on that shop. And, I mean, I know I am not talking about Carnivores Plus this episode. I do apologize on that a bit. It's basically a nice backdrop, and it's just brought up because it's a nice comparison between the two. Like, even look at something like, say, Mandibles, where you didn't have the mortal zones for the roster. Oh, another aloe. We can try getting him. Yeah, I missed that first shot. There we go. Okay, so another aloe done. I guess I'm getting better at shotgun sniping. Because that's one thing is I've really had to overcome or change my thinking of is that you use a shotgun mostly close range. It's the most effective at close range, but that doesn't mean that you can't do some distance shooting with it too, so we just have to be on guard in case there is another Therizinosaur or another aloe. The Therizinosaur, though, as long as you got basically any weapon and you can read the animations of it, I think you should be mostly alright. Because thanks to that mortal zone being at the like front and center of them, it does make them quite a bit easier to hunt. I think it's just the big thing of, once you have your first experience and learn how the mortal zone works on it, that you save your ammo until it actually presents itself directly for you. I mean, we are basically right back where we were at the end of the first hunt. Because we do have the 2 aloes, 1 Thera. We just need to try finding where this other one called from. And I wouldn't mind having a nice view. Oh, well, speaking of view towards it. Oh, crap. Well, so much for one at a time. Look, okay, we're going to have to start with you, so you come in. Okay, there's you. And the other... Okay, the other one's running. I was worried we were going to have to deal with two of them at once, but... Yeah, like... It's very impressive to see the display in the animation for the first few times, but it also has made them quite a bit more vulnerable and easy to hunt compared to any other animals in the game. Like... Because it gives you such the opening and it's almost like it's hugging you, it's basically just poking the gun up and pulling the trigger and you've got yourself it. So we'll try getting one more just because that'll be a nice amount of points to come back with. And probably end things off there. I don't want to be too greedy. I say after getting 2 and 2, but at least if we can get that, that'll be a nice amount of points. We can recover, well, I shouldn't even say recover, but we can turn in and help build us towards something else. Because I've actually got a few animals I don't think I've really done any real hunting or focused on hunting in the game with. At least none that are super successful, because I know the Velociraptor and the Majungatholus are both a pair of animals that I have not hunted very much, and have definitely gotten the better of me a number of times now. I think we had an entire episode for the Majungatholus, just giving them a snack of ourselves every few minutes or so. So that's something we'll try improving on. Okay, so this will be the last one we'll try hunting. And it sounds like he's just... Oh, there it is. Okay, it's actually pretty calm right now. I mean, if I had the sniper rifle, I'd probably try and get that shot into him. Oh. Okay. Should I... Is this a case of nothing ventured, nothing gained, or do I just try taking the one and go? Yeah, there you are. Hands are up. Okay, and the other one... Okay, it looked like the hands might have been up, but I don't know if it's coming to us or running away. It's just because, again, these guys are surprisingly easy once you can master and get confident enough with them. In most carnivores, you are completely almost like trained to go against how you have to hunt a Therizinosaur. Because whereas you want to generally keep your distance and avoid animals getting super close to you, these guys are the opposite. You want them close, and that gives you the golden opportunity against them. Okay, so it must have gotten scared and just ran off, because I think we would have seen it if it had actually gotten angry at us. And, oh, do I try or do I take it? Take what we got and just head back? I mean, the time limit is definitely very close on us now, so it's hard to say, for me, what we'll do. You know what? I'll try one more call. If we get a reply, we will try getting it. If not, we'll just head back. I mean, I told you guys what the deal would be, so we'll definitely go out and try to get it. Now, if it was going after an aloe, I don't think I would, because, again, I'm not the best marksman. I, as I'm proving, have to have the dinosaur literally in front of me, holding itself open, and saying, shoot me here, in order to actually be successful. So, hopefully it won't be... We don't screw up here at the end. But we can get this guy down and turn in a huge amount of points. Depending on where it actually is. I gotta be careful with how hilly it is around here. Okay, you know what? Seeing that aloe, I'm not going to be greedy. For once, I'm going to be smart, and I'm just going to take my winnings. Okay, so we're back in the menu, and we really shot up on points. Like, the Therizinosaurus, given 15 each. I'm pretty sure when we left, we only had 27. So getting the mix of those aloes and Therizinosaurus did really well. And another thing that helped is that we didn't have the 35% points lost because we had the other modifiers, like the camouflage and cover scent on. So, yeah, it's nice to see we got a good amount of points. And we also could try the Great Lake as a new... Yeah, we could actually do Therizinosaurus. Well, we've done Therizinosaur hunting already, so maybe what we'll do is go for... I was hoping for a little bit more than that, so... Yeah, we could do that. The first 5 of the roster onto the Great Lake next week is a little way like that. I do apologize that this was more of a half talking about a different game and half about Carnivores Plus, but I figured it was a good way to compare and show you guys there's not super much to Carnivores, and that works very well. It's kind of the philosophy of keep it simple, stupid. As long as you don't try too much, it can be really good. So I do think Prehistoric Hunt is something we'll watch. Wary on it right now, but again, if anything changes, I will be sure to let you guys know and also show it off in video so you know as well. In the meantime, though, thank you very much for joining me on this episode of Carnivores Plus. If you do like the series, be sure to give it a like, and if you have any comments, tips, tricks, or any requests you would like to see in the series, be sure to leave them right down below in the comments. If you do like the channel and do want to help support us, maybe think about subscribing as well. I try not to throw it in every video, but every now and then I want to bring it up just to help us build on the platform and slowly grow out and flesh into new stuff as well. So, until I see you on the next episode, Hunters and Survivors, please remember as always to take care and stay alive.